Welcome back, my fellow mobile gamers. My name is NimbleThor, and this might just be one of my best mobile gaming recommendation episodes till date because all three games this week are absolutely amazing. They include a brilliant new roguelike action RPG, an amazing sci-fi multiplayer RPG with a huge focus on community and player-to-player trading, and the best high-quality sandbox mech shooter I've ever played on mobile. So be sure to let me know what your favorite game is in the comment section down below, and let's dive in with today's first game, Otherworld Legends. And this is a fun roguelike action RPG by the Soul Knight developer Chili Room, and it features a high-quality pixel art style, great controls, and an awesome melee fighting combat system with lots of different skills and unique stats for each character. Fighting our way through procedurally generated dungeon rooms full of monsters and bosses just feels great in this game, and the many unique weapons and items that can be bought at randomly occurring shops that provide new abilities or stat boosts that last until we die provide a constant feeling of progression. The dungeons are also very diverse in their design, and there's even a secret bonus room to find on each floor if we look hard enough. Like any other roguelike, all equipment is lost when we die in this game, forcing us to start all the way over from the first dungeon floor again. But permanent progression is then achieved between deaths by crafting stat-increasing beverages from items gathered through combat, unlocking new abilities, or by buying new heroes. Otherworld Legends monetizes through incentivized ads and then in-app purchases for weapon enhancers, resurrection cards, and to unlock new characters instantly, none of which are necessary to enjoy the game, by the way. The game can be played offline, it takes up 273 MB of space, and with its multiple control options, great art style, and fun fighting-based combat system, Otherworld Legends is a must-play for any roguelike action RPG fan. Now, this next game might just be my favorite of the year so far. It's a game called Darkzone, and it's a story-driven sci-fi themed multiplayer RPG with crafting, guilds, real-time and idle co-op combat, player-to-player trading, and just an insane amount of awesome loot and a great community. Before we can enter combat in Darkzone, we must first select another player's hero to take with us into battle. And the fight itself is then semi-idle, which means that the two heroes attack automatically, while we can tap on monsters' weak points to deal more damage and even pick up orbs that fill up a special ability bar. Combat is fast-paced, and there are even real-time co-op boss battles as well, which is really freaking cool. And additionally, we also gain idle progression rewards when other players use our character to help them out in their own single-player fights. Now, when we kill a monster in this game, it drops loot, and the loot that we equip as gear slowly breaks down when we use it in combat. So we have to either repair or salvage it for crafting materials used to create modification implants that can then be added to new gear. Combined with the attributes and the skill system, this provides a deep level of character customization that I'm just absolutely loving. Alternatively, by the way, resources can also be bought or sold on a real-time player-to-player marketplace, something that is very rare to see in a mobile game and that I'm also really liking. The monetization of Darkzone happens only through in-app purchases that focus almost exclusively on skins and cosmetics that don't have any impact on the actual game and how strong you are in the game, which means the monetization is close to perfect. You have to be online to play the game because it is, after all, a multiplayer game. It takes up 439 MB of space, and the monetization, in combination with the game's heavy emphasis on social interaction and play, makes Darkzone one of the most interesting online RPGs I've ever played, and it is absolutely a must-try for any sci-fi RPG fan. This next game was actually recommended by one of you fine folk, and I really appreciate that because it's a super fun game. So if you have other suggestions for games I should check out, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, where I will read it and I will most likely check out those games. Now, the name of this game is Astracraft, and it's a fun, real-time multiplayer arena sandbox mech game that let us build these wacky and just over-the-top mechs by combining weapons, shields, wheels, and many more parts before we then fight it out in multiple PvP, racing, or even casual game modes. What really got me hooked on this game is that we have complete freedom to combine the many mech parts in whichever way we want, which allows for almost infinite hilarious combinations. Getting creative with our designs is further encouraged by the many relaxing and co-op game modes, such as soccer or basketball, that makes Astracraft less of a hardcore PvP shooter and more of a sandbox action game. The high-quality 3D graphics and animations just look great, and the customizable controls are well calibrated, which helps make it a joy to play the game. Astracraft monetizes through a $20 battle pass that lasts for a 3-month season, cosmetic weapon skins that have no effect on the actual gameplay, and a few unlockable weapons that are bought using in-game gold, which we acquire through gameplay or through in-app purchases. In my experience, the monetization doesn't ruin the fun for us free players, since most mech parts are available from the beginning for free, and the few unlockable weapon parts that you actually have to, unlock somehow can be acquired for free as well, although it does require quite a bit of grinding, but you don't really need them to have fun with the game. The game requires online access, it takes up 1.3 GB of space, and it is the most unique and fun casual mech game I've played on mobile, and so it's definitely worth checking out for its many non-competitive game modes. Thank you very much for making it till the end of this video. I hope you had a great time here today and that you'll consider subscribing for more mobile gaming goodness, because then, until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.